Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one at some point in this game. He is going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. At the 45, on his way. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
He's looking for a man on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Williamson. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Almost almost had the completion, just missed it.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
1st and 10.
A 1st down for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field. They just couldn't hook up on that one.
2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down after the good 1st down run. He's looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, they pick up the 1st against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Unloads to the wideout. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Unloads to the right. Ball in the air, intercepted! He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Now on first down from the 30. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying the left side. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Just a simple power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you, keep them off balance.
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
A promising start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now they've got it first down at the 41. Motion from the offense. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. Gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. And they're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, the slot receiver's running the in route there, and he does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. They'll try the run. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
And a nice job by the offense, picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get it through the air. Sends it downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. The official says no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's 3rd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Now, 4th down.
And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williamson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's going to pass. He's got it down the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And I just love having a decisive quarterback. Like, give him options, but he makes a decision, sticks his foot in the ground, says, I'm going to get the 1st down, and he gets it.
And now on 1st down after converting with the run. He wants to throw. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big throw.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a man miss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Shoots it to the left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
It leads to 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. That's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself opening. Nice job between those two.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fights off a defender. That's a live ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
First down here for the offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll try it again. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. He's looking to throw it. Finds his man down the middle. Makes the catch and knocked down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. But take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
On second down, looking again to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field. And if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of this sport.
Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
1st down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Throwing right. Got his man all by himself. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. He's going to pass. Fires left. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll throw it on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On third down, going up top. All kinds of time before he fires right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here comes the punt team. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
After the misfire, it's second down. He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the 3rd quarter and get a stop on 3rd, that should really help their confidence.
After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Pulls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Quick release on the RPO. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That penalty, a welcome flag for this offense as it sets up 1st and goal. Handoff to the single running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. second and goal coming up. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. They'll try to pound their way in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
Yeah, and on third and goal, they're saying, hey, we're still going to try to power this football and run it. Obviously haven't had success. Now getting to fourth and goal. Now it's a situation. Do I kick the field goal? Do I feel comfortable running the football? Or do I need to throw this thing?
And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Offense getting set for first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Not much can impose your will on a defense like hopping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They go to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush up field, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the second level. Beautiful execution.
Got it in the middle. It's Williamson. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front 7. They're able to fight off the blocks on that 3rd down screen play, make the tackle, now setting up 4th down.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Never a doubt. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to run it left here. Nifty little dance step. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Catch in the middle, it's Young. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. He's looking to throw it. Snagged on the outside, it's Williamson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominated at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
He just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get two hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Really good job on the defense taking away the deep ball. Remember, you can roll those corners up, or you can roll those corners back. You want to take away the deep ball, keep them back deep. You want to take away the shallow stuff, bring them up tight on the line of scrimmage.
They bring the punter onto the field now. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They go to the draw. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen that want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Coming after him. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. He's got it. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32.
1st and 10.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. He'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
The give to the tailback. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And that is no good. An opportunity to really build this lead goes by the boards, but it's still a 19-point game. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency here.
Well, try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He's going to take off. At the 35, he's loose. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
No, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon to the offensive lineman, call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Off play action. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the ball slipped out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I will continue to feed this workhorse.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This defense has them them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. 3rd down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up 4th.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Brings up second down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Gets it out quickly. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with the stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw for it. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Makes his connection. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Going up top on first down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen two big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
It's first down from the 11. He's looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's second down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw it again. Got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this fourth down conversion. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Time is against them. Still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the DB right with him to knock it away. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deep as the deepest, wide as the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play with.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball. and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game.